What's up YouTube, it's Immortal Orc here coming to you with another StarCraft 2 broadcast. And the map will be Newkirk City. And I will be spying on the right hand side of the map. And my opponent will be spying up here in the top half of the map. And he will be a Zerg player. Named Bardius. So, yep, gonna be a ZVP matchup for today, and since I didn't release a replay last week, I guess I will have to cast another game for you guys. So sit tight. Hopefully I can get these uploaded as soon as possible, and yeah. Alright. And looks like Bardius gonna be doing that extractor trick. Now if you guys don't know, oh, he did a double extractor there. Still idle, needs to send that back to work. Actually, 1 second, I'm just gonna adjust my sound volume. Don't want that up too high because obviously when I'm playing it's gonna be a little bit louder and then when I'm casting. And it looks like we're gonna have 11 pool down here, and my probe, did he see that? He did see that, so he's gonna know the timing on that. Gonna wanna throw up a couple defense. There we go, Forge on the way. Not opting to get that expand just yet because I did see an early pool, and I don't know if he was going to rush me early with anything, but seeing the gas on the way could could indicate, there we go, otherwise. Yes, quickly throwing those drones on gas. So maybe early speedling harass, early roach aggression perhaps from our Zerg player. Not opting to take his natural expansion, which is a big surprise. Probe gonna be chilling out over here, and scouting overlord has scouted the wrong way, so he will be sent to the bottom and all the way around. Won't find me until very last spawn, until the very last spawn position. And wow, very quick roaches here, so it looks like some type of roach rush for my opponent. And what do I have to defend this? Not too much, just that singular cannon. What I should do right here, obviously, as a Protoss player, is send this probe in, since I did see the early spawning pool, and since there are no early links, I should send that probe in to do a secondary scout. Obviously, with that scout, I would note that he did have a gas, and the Roach one almost completed. But I wonder if I did see that gas. No, I didn't, so I do not know that anything's going on. I do assume that Zerglings are on the way, and it is probably past the time that Zerglings would have arrived at the base, so I should probably assume that he is not going for any type of Zergling all-in. If we look at my base, got double gas, 2 workers only on this gas, so looks like I want to tech up before expanding. Looks like yes. This probe's gonna be right over here on this side. Looks like, let me check the music, guys, because it is too quiet here. Enable that continuous music. I can't cast when just silence, and I'm sure you guys don't want to just hear me rambling. And the roaches going to be scouting the wrong way. Where are these going? Bardius obviously needs to scout better, I guess. And going to swing by that watchtower, not going to find anything there. And got 15 workers. Not macroing too well. I guess he's got everything banked on this Roach all in, and yeah, I can't say I have much to defend this. I could be into trouble. Singular cannon will fall to these roaches, and Zealot will try to hold his own, but Roach is quickly taking him out. Pylons will be focused down now. No, he decides to go for the Stalker. I can't say that's the right choice because he does have cannons warping in, but they are not over by the mineral lines, so he can obviously harass this mineral line very well. Roach is going to be focusing down the Nexus. Luckily, I do have a mothership core out. These Roaches focusing down the probe. So look at the income tab. My Harvesters definitely falling very fast. 19 workers down and counting. Roaches 4 are left here, no, 5 are left here for my opponent, and that is a very slow, well, not very slow, very low attack damage for the mothership core. So I need to bait these Roaches over to those cannons, and it looks like it will somewhat work. No, it will not, but man, just pull on one Roach is gonna have to send that Stalker over. Will this be GG? I do not know. It will have to do more damage than that, and it looks like I will hold this off for the time being. And Pro's gonna send back to work. Roach should have opted to go for a couple more probes, but not going to be doing that. Looks like my opponent's gonna be sending a couple more Roaches. 8 more Roaches are on the way, so we will see. If we look at the army size, it is 43. Whoa, mouse getting crazy. Gonna go for that forge, so I can't throw down any more cannons. Mothership core gonna be targeting down, defending those Roaches down as fast as you can. Nice micro from my opponent to heal back that one Legion Roach, sending him in and getting absolutely annihilated by those cannons. And there it is, the boardway have popped up from that Stargate. Will help out and take out these Roaches. Another probe going down. I wonder what is that the hotkey for units killed? Yes, it is. 14 workers. Whew. That is pretty bad for myself. I don't know if I could dig myself out of this hole, but it looks like Bradius will be opting to go for the expand. Gonna play it safe. Gonna pull ahead in the macro. Gonna be also opting to get up a Hydralisk Den to deal with those Void Rays. Queen will be puking up that larva so that he could continue the aggression. Looks like he's gonna stay outside of my base with a couple Roaches just to see if I expand or not. Singular probe over here, ready to expand. Jeez, this mouse. I swear, guys. Mice? I don't know. Need to warp in maybe more units. Definitely gonna have a decent time holding any more aggression off with these 3 cannons. Stalker should be able to hold his own unless he does get focused at the ramp. Oh shoot, what did we miss here? A little bit of aggression, but 2 queens enough to hold off those Void Rays and Mothership core. Whoa, dangerously though there. Probe still patrolling back and forth there. Probably getting dizzy. Gonna be puking soon. Just like this queen did on this hatchery. Wow, look at that animation. I didn't know. Never looked at the animation on the hatchery this close before. But that is pretty nice. And what is my opponent going to do to follow this up? Get those Hydras. He needs to get these upgrades as well. Obviously, since he does not have the creep spread, you do definitely want to get these muscular augments so those Hydras can be a little bit faster, or not a little bit faster, turn into race cars more like it. And does have the Overseer here to scout any type of DTs or observers coming in for myself, but I do have the decent sized amount of Void Rays here. A couple Hydras should be able to take them out. If not micro, but I think I take attention to recovery. Focus down the Hydras. Mothership core gets taken out right away. Focusing down the Hydras. Losing that one Void Ray, not going to be helping now anytime soon, but if we look at the production note, the income tab is what I want to look up. It looks like I have come back in Harvesters and Guardian's not gonna be saving these roaches anytime soon. These roaches sacrificing themselves for the swarms with a void race. And nice micro there once again by my opponent. Gonna be microing myself and keeping that void ray alive for now. And if we look at the income tab, definitely the attack level 1 upgrades. Gonna be helping those void rays deal some damage. Very nice. And no upgrades yet for my opponent. And that could be a problem because you're gonna wanna do as much damage as you want to these void rays, especially when they are charged up like this. Not gonna have much luck if you do not have any upgrades on those hydras. Void rays now, the count is getting kind of scary for my opponent. I don't know if he will be able to hold off any aggression if I decide to push out. Doesn't look like he has too much. 6 hydras on the way, but if I continue my void ray production, which I am not doing actually, I will be, or he will be in trouble if I do decide to keep that up. And actually not opting to keep that up. Gonna throw down a couple buildings, got a fleet beacon on the way, and a couple more gateways. So will we be seeing a mothership or Tempest or carriers? There's definitely that route to consider when you see that fleet beacon. Obviously not going to be seeing, or maybe I might go some Phoenix with the range upgrade, who knows, but that will not be too helpful against those hydras. Gonna be moving out here with my army, trying to secure some map control, while my opponent's gonna be trying to secure this third base. Drone gonna be chilling down here, poking away at those rocks. Maybe he wants to kill that probe with this destructible rock tower. Probe just gonna be scouting here back and forth, not gonna be doing too much. Army moving up here, going to be seeing that drone. Will they take it out before it goes down the hash rate? Yes, it will. And we got some pretty nice railings over here. What are these called? Swarmlings? We got some swarmlings now for my opponent. And how come, does he have speed? No, he does not have speed yet. And where are these swarmlings? I do not know. I guess if you guys level up enough, you can unlock that new skin for your Zerglings. And let's see, he does have the skin for the Overlords, so very nice there. And gonna be moving out now. This is a pretty scary sized army with roaches and hydras and lings. I should throw down a time warp here so I can get away with my army. Not opting to do that. There we go. There goes the time warp, but down goes the mothership. Luckily, I do manage to get away with the majority of my army. Looking at the army size, we do have a significant supply lead for my opponent. Well, actually, no, we don't. It's only 68 to 70, so I have a decent sized army. Look at the upgrades: 1 armor, 1 attack for the air and for the ground and the air respectively. Now we got the 1 attack upgrade for those hydras, and nothing, no range for or no attack upgrade or armor upgrade for those lings yet. Carrier is out. Fleet beacon has finished, so looks like I will be going the carrier route. Will I get a mothership? I always have that option. A couple sentries being warped in here. Probe has finally opted to stop dancing, but that army is kind of out of position, so that's a lot of gas and resources if that gets spotted. Couple banelings gonna be morphing in, and I don't know. Let's see if we look at the army size once again. 82, so relatively even, but I think I do have the upgrade advantage with 1-1, And 1, 2, so looks like we're actually pretty even here. And this could be the final engagement, or only engagement, deciding engagement. Void Rage have activated the prismatic alignment. Carrier gets taken out, but it does look like the evenly supplied army will be evaporated by the Protoss army. And yeah, obviously not a good engagement for that Zerg. And now I'm going to be knocking at the front door of my opponent. See the factories wings quickly kicking out those stalkers. Look at the, I guess that's what this is a level 30. Those wings are pretty scary with those wings. I was scared of that. I think in game I was kind of scared that they would start hopping down this cliff. Pretty good force field here. Gonna be delaying any attacks from these Hydras. So good play by myself. Third is saturated for my opponent, but he is mined out here at the main, continuing to dance around with this Hydra army. And now we got infestors for my opponent. Needs to fungal this army. Needs to stop throwing these Hydras at my army. I know Hydras are good versus the gateway units, but if they are not numerous enough, they will be taken out by the focus fire of my Protoss units. So, what Bardius needs to do is not lose these Hydras. He needs to pull back and regroup with the Roaches and let the Roaches take the damage, but it looks like he's just gonna go in there and do as much damage as he can, and I don't think it will be enough because those gateway units backed it up by those areas. Looks like these infestors will spew out those infested Terrans, but that's not where they need to go. They need to go over here so they can do damage to these sentries and Void Rage and carriers, so that he wouldn't have this army knocking on his door. But it looks like he's just gonna keep throwing units at my army, and I will continue to take them out. Robotics now down, gonna be sending more reinforcements from my base because he did manage to take out that proxy pylon. I need to work on getting these air units out at a steadier pace because obviously it's been sitting here pretty idle, oversaturated here at the natural expansion. Need to transfer some probes down. I mean, even long distance mining probably won't be such a bad idea since I'm so oversaturated here. 41 workers, and all it takes is 24. Gonna be coming in here. Did manage to take out that third expansion. Drone's gonna come in here for the pulse around, and it looks like I will not even decide to micro this. Yes, actually we're gonna decide to micro this. Carrier has 17 kills. Gonna be a master. Pokemon master. Zerg attacking master. What does my opponent have left? Not much else. Fester's gonna be coming in here to do some damage, but it does not look like those infested Terrans will be enough. Looks like I'm just gonna be standing here idle. And my opponent, yeah, this is pretty much game over. There's not much he can do over here. There's just 2 more Hydras for this army, and sayonara. There's nothing else that my opponent can do. Yeah, even some nice fungals with those infestors probably would do him no good. We'll focus down that carrier. Will it get taken out? Yes, it does. But this army's pretty big kill, regardless of that carrier getting taken out. And all he's got is 2 Hydras left. Expansion now up and running for myself, and I was waiting for Bardius to leave the game. Looks like got a few out of few. That's the chance there. That will not do him any good. Drone getting pulled off the line once again. Just gonna stand in the drone fire. Maybe not. Gonna micro that a little bit. One drone trying to throw its way to safety, but there it is. The GG Bardius is gonna fall. Tap out. Sentry getting lucky that there are no more attacks because he was gonna be killed off by those broodlings. Alright guys, if you like the content, rate, subscribe, what is it? You like, favorite. I got a Facebook, so if you want to follow me on that, I do post pretty avidly, and I tweet too, so you guys could check out my Twitter. I retweet anything any of the pros have to say, anything I find interesting, and if you want yeah, just follow me there. So yeah, GG. So if you guys want to do any of that, go ahead, check it out, and I'll get on that next replay. This is Immortal Orc signing out. Did I say signing out? I meant warping out. Alright, see you guys.